Hey, welcome back to our discussion on the Book of Jude here on our Wednesday night at 3 and 1. We are glad you are joining us. And to give you the backstory real fast again, Jude was getting ready to write a book on salvation and how to be saved when he realized that there were false teachers in the church. And this is what we're focusing on. He realized we had to deal with them first. So let's go to verses 17 and 19 tonight. And this is where Jude's talking about people who are doubters. It says, "But you must remember, beloved, the predictions of the apostles of our Lord, who's Jesus Christ. They said to you, in the last time there will be scoffers, following their own ungodly passions. It is these who cause divisions, worldly people devoid of spirit." Folks, Jude is here acknowledging the writings of the other apostles. The other apostles had been writing. In Matthew, Mark, Luke, you can find writings about people who were not just doubters in the sense that they weren't sure, but more scoffers, making fun of, those crazy believers, those folks following Jesus. You know, the Pharisees and the Sadducees and all the non-believers. So there was this doubt at times whether God actually exists. Well, that still is there, but in reality we have full evidence that God exists. So in this, haven't we ever doubted our salvation? Well, that's what happens. And then somebody comes in and goes, well, maybe it's not really like that. Maybe Jesus really didn't mean that. Maybe someone misspelled a word in the gospel. We got the words wrong. But that wasn't it. This whole idea about how important it is to follow through on the gospel, to have the faith that what Jude writes is truth, to have the faith to understand that when Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are writing to us about what Jesus said, when Paul tells us about what Jesus said, that Jesus' words are his words, and they are the truth. This understanding that we begin to cause divisions. And within the church we go, well, you're a progressive. Oh, you're an Orthodox. Oh, you're a this. So now, here we are back to where we were a couple of weeks ago, creating the religion, the faith, the Jesus, the God named us. We want it to be the way we want it. And it's just not so. We cannot continue to allow that kind of doubt to come into the church. Doubt and wondering if, you've given your life to Christ. Doubt and wondering if you're living out your discipleship the way you should. Those are fine. But claiming to be Christian and then creating your own Christianity to make it fit will not stay in the church and keep the church to be healthy. It will make the church sick, and it will deny the true salvation of Jesus. We'll see you next week for our last night on Jude.